Hello everybody, welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. Today is the grand finale of the story. We will continue the Let's Play afterwards. We have a support conversation between Morgan and Owain, but that's for after the finale. First, we're just gonna jump right in. It's time for the endgame. We have to slay Grima. Wretched son of Naga, you will be destroyed.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Select units. What we're going to do is this. Yes, indeed. We're just gonna take these units, because our goal is to slay Grima. All of the other units will respawn. These on the sigils will just keep coming back, so we just have to survive and kill them as soon as possible. Now we have our units selected. What I wanted to do is put them as far ahead as possible. Starting off with Yalorda. Wait, yes, like this. Then Sumia right there. Chrome can't move because he has to be there. And then something along those lines. Alright. Let's start. That's not good.
What?
Yeah, we're not dead yet, we just cannot get hit. Or, we could use 20 turns to heal each other, and then we will be full, like, full health. No! Yeah, obviously it's a trap. I'm not gonna fall for it. No. Is this a Shadow Realm?
Yes.
Are we going to play a card game?
What?
No cards left to play. So it is a card game after all. Total Darkness.
Fight back!
Chrome? Chrome is reaching out to us.
What? Shall we then?
And it's not only Chrome, Frederick too.
Black,
And Sumia.
I'm here.
Cordelia.
It's all right.
Lucina, it's almost everyone that's in our party right now. Yeah. You can hear your friends. Yeah, we won't submit to you. We're going to destroy you. For the bonds we have forged so far. And the ones that have yet to be made.
Crom. Let's do it.
Cue the music. and with that blessing, we are fully restored. Okay, so first of all, I want to see where all of these units can reach, so I know what's a safe spot. Alright. Okay, what we're gonna do now is gonna pair these guys up. We're gonna rally so their movement is up. Then we're gonna pair everyone up together, like so, and we can move. As far as we can get. Oh wait, as far as we can get without like actually getting destroyed, that is. Alright. I don't think those guys attack, that's why I still moved in so far. So, we get reminded that we have a choice. Oh, and they do actually attack. Well then.
Stay with us.
So we have a choice. We can either slay him with the Falchion, which will in turn put the dragon to rest, and that will cause the next generation to get the same task as we did, and they will have to try and destroy Grima again. Or we could kill him with Yalorda and put an end to this chain of destruction. So let me first check my items on Yalorda. Okay. Let's kill that guy. Then we will have gale force and we can strike the dragon.
You have my gratitude.
Okay, let's see. If you use Yalorda, he won't have that much health left. What if we attack with Crom? He will only have 19 HP left though. But we can attack twice, once with him and once with Yalorda. So we will just have to go for it.
Your end has come.
You're not the end. You're a beginning to a new hope. A new start.
We can do it. Don't trip.
Suya doesn't even do damage to him right now. That's how strong he is. Okay. We can only get him that far down. What if we switch? Okay, so it will all be Lucina. And then we just have to hope Crom survives. Here we go.
I challenge my fate.
Stay calm.
Hope will never die. Huh?
Critical. 25, 13.
Over here.
Ah.
Damn you!
We killed it. We killed Grima. Wow. I didn't wow. That was a close one. I didn't even
Right.
like suspect this would actually work, but it did. Crom's gonna finish it. Like I said, we can either continue this chain or destroy it, even if it's a sacrifice. We have made it this far, and there's only one right choice, at least to me. That is to kill him myself. No.
What? All right.
May we meet again in a better life.
Wait! No. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Right.
Huh. Hmm.
In Naga's name. Oh. Oh. Right.
Right. Hmm.
No.
And with this, the main story has been completed. Now the game is gonna go through all of the chapters we have played, and it will show us the heroes, you know, the ones I paired up and defeated most of them with. You will see it's gonna be mostly Yalorda, Chrom, Sumia, Lucina, Severa, Inigo. So that's not what's important. What's important is that we all made it through this adventure. And not only you guys watching, me, but also all the co-commentators which I want to thank. Jake, Okami, John Iced Milk, and there's still some to come. But I won't spoil the surprise just yet. I wanted to have them on before I ended the game, but as time was catching up to me, I had to move on, so they will come in the post-game. Which brings me to another point. We are going to do every single piece of the game. All of the DLC. All of the extra chapters from the free spot pass. All of the ones I still have to do that I didn't do in the first playthrough. We're gonna do all of those in the after game. But what has changed? Now, instead of just using the money DLC, the experience DLC, I will also use the money DLC so I can buy strong weapons. Because some of these DLC missions are no joke. This chapter would have been very hard if it wasn't for the luck I had with the boss. If Lucina did not finish him off, I would have died. I would have game over because either Chrom or Yalorda would have died. That being said, I do admit I'm not the best strategist. But this game is doable, even for me. Because there are certain ways that you can play. You can play by looking at your weapons. You can maximize everything you do. With the perfect strategy, you have 0 kills. But I am known to make mistakes. I am a human. That's why I play on casual mode. Because I don't want to lose anyone. And sure, I could have done this on normal mode, and I could have seen everybody die, and I would have soft reset, and I would have done it again, and I would have repeat the same chapter and episode again and again, and my commentary would just become very stale. I have tried to record Sacred Stones with Jake as a co-op let's play. A long time ago, we did like 6 episodes, but I just kept bottlenecking because somebody died. That's just no fun, especially for let's play. In my free time I would do it, because I would have the time. And I don't have to talk about it all the time. But here, what is important is a journey. And we did it. In 2 turns, we defeated Grima. And it was a lot of fun, even for my second time playing this game. Now here you will see some stats and a title for all the characters, which I think is like the most beautiful thing that there is in this game, because you can read what happened after that. Like Sumiya's now a queen and how they lived. You can see some of their like characteristics. You can see how many battles they've done, the victories, which of course are for Frederick a lot less than for Cordelia, because he is literally the bane of my existence. He is the Let's Play curse in like pure game form for me. He's not even that bad of a character. Well, actually, because he's a promoted unit early on, he does get less strong in the end, but you see some of the characters I almost never used. But yeah, I do like the fact that they had this whole support conversation system, and the future children that come back and help you, because it builds on each other. You know, you have characters, and the support conversations show interaction between those, but they also give you backstory. Without having all that in one story. The story by itself is very streamlined, in a sense that it's just one continuous journey. Sure, you could split it up in side chapters and stuff, but in the end it's all about obtaining all the gemstones for the Fire Emblem, and in the end slaying Grima. I would highly recommend anyone to buy this game, because it's fun, and anyone can play this one. Not just casuals or people who want to see the hardcore side of the things. Because this game has like 2 different modes you can start off with. And then after that, like if you have first beaten your first playthrough, you can play on Lunatic Plus. And then even after that there is Plus Plus, which is even harder. So you can play this game over and over again. You can have different couples, different compositions. For example, the first time I played this, I didn't have Gale Force. It's only after Jake told me about how OP it was that I wanted to create the perfect file. And that's what this one is. All of the characters are my OTPs, almost. With Gale Force on most of them. That's also why I got through this on hard mode. Because I could really... Like with Inigo and Severa, I could just Gale Force. I could have 3 turns within my turn. Not that I wanted to show off how broken it was or anything, it was just my means of getting through this the most relaxed way. And sometimes it really did put me on the spot, like with the co-op episode with Okami. I did fail twice. Those are episodes that are hidden behind that episode, so if you want to check that out, I would just recommend you to, if you haven't seen all the rest of the series, to go back, see where it all started, and maybe come back to this episode. And you will notice that some things would make more sense the second time round. For example, Basilio's still alive because of Lucina, and you will see that it's different. When I let's play a game, I try to keep it spoiler free, even though I have played it myself. I could have said, oh yeah, sure, Lucina is Marth. But would that be fun? Marth is Lucina, of course. But that's not like taking you with me. I try to bring people with me through this adventure as if I showed someone that hasn't played the game yet. And now you can see that Marth is Lucina, and you can rewatch all of that or play the game yourself, knowing what twists there are in the game. Which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. Like, there is so much story, personality, background, replay value, because you can pair them up in different ways. You could marry Robin to someone else, even if you play on a female character. You change the game in a major way, because you can't marry the female units anymore, so you have to marry someone else, like Chrom. And then Lucina would be your child. It's all so different. And that would also impact that scene where Lucina tries to kill you. So there are all these little details that kind of shift the story a little bit, that make it so interesting to me. Of course, it's not a perfect or flawless game. The story itself is kind of standard, I should say, or I could say. Since it's, all this future jazz, and there's a great evil you have to kill, and there's heroes that are trying to defeat this evil, but I don't know, I don't really care about all of that. A good story is a good story, even if it's the same story told twice in a different way. Look at Pokemon, for example. You can play Pokemon twice, you can play 2 different versions, Ruby and Sapphire. But it's those little shifts. Like, suddenly you're not fighting Groudon, now it's Kyogre. It's not Team Aqua, it's Team Magma. It's those little shifts that are interesting. Well, at least to me. So yeah. think that pretty much covers all I wanted to say. I could go on, of course, but I don't know what I would say. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I do have to thank Phil. Phil Morth. He doesn't really do YouTube stuff anymore, or doesn't really try to. But he made this 3DS layout, which was the very first one he made. Because, like, as soon as I got my capture device for my 3DS, this was the game I wanted to Let's Play. And sure, it took me like 2 years. Almost 3, I believe. But it was worth it. Because I enjoyed every single chapter of this game. And sure, I don't really have a good schedule, or I'm not the best Let's Player ever, but it's a personal journey that I want to share with everyone. And Phil has created a lot of different ones. Layouts for my Let's Plays or other videos, which I have to thank him for as well. And that reminds me, like, before I got my capture device, I believe, it was the summer of 2013 or 14. That's when the Lucina and Robin trailer happened for Smash. You don't know how excited I was for that. From that moment onward, I couldn't wait for the game to be released. That's how hyped I was. Like, sure, and Lucina isn't a good character in Smash at all. She's inferior to Morth, which isn't even a good character in that game. But I play her not because I want to be the best, or I want to play an OP character. I just play her to represent my love for the series in general. I also play Robin and Roy and maybe Kamui, because it's still going. At this moment, we still don't have Kamui in Smash. What we do have is Fire Emblem Fates sets coming up, and Fire Emblem crossover thing with Shin Megami Tensei on the Wii U. So, like, the hype train doesn't stop. And I think I didn't mention this, but Fire Emblem Awakening was supposed to be the last game. But instead of being the last game, it was the reawakening of the series. Because now, it started a new chapter, and it can only go uphill from here. Like, Fire Emblem Fates looks so much fun. I haven't had the chance to try it yet because it's not out yet. There's not even a demo or anything. I didn't pre-order, but I will as soon as I can. Because I know that it's gonna be as much fun, or even more than this one. I have always been a Nintendo fan, but I've played games on PC and so on as well. But there's just this unique thing about Nintendo games, right? They have this, like, charm to them that I feel is kind of lost in most other games. I guess Steam isn't really considered a platform, but most of those games are, like, Xbox and PlayStation ports. So, I also like the 3DS as a console, as a handheld. It's not the most comfortable device to use, but what you can do on it, the games that are on it, are just amazing. I don't have decided on the next Let's Play yet. More news is coming very soon on that, because I still have to do a lot of chapters in Fire Emblem Awakening, but it might come later this year. Let's Play number 8, I believe, or 7. I don't know, I think this is 7. But for now, this is the end.
Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand. Welcome back. It's over now.